18.
By failing to prepare, you're preparing to fail. These words of Benjamin Franklin resonate deeply when we consider the logistics and immense resources required to conduct separate elections in a vast and diverse country like India. Esteemed jury, erudite scholars, and my worthy opponents, today I feel very honored to be a part of this august gathering and express my views against emotion. In my opinion, anyone who is against the idea of progress, he is against the idea of one nation, one election. To begin with, I would like to inform you all that in September 2023, our union government formed a high-level committee chaired by our former president, Mr. Ramnath Kovind, proposing the idea of simultaneous elections at the Lok Sabha as well as state assemblies in order to streamline the electoral process and reduce the cost for conducting multiple elections. The concept of one nation, one election is in fact a practical reality and not a myth. A myth is a false idea which is far away from reality. So how can you consider something a myth when it used to be the norm of our former governments? Yes, let us not forget that from 1951 till 1967, simultaneous elections were held in India. It is very much a reality and is in the interest of our nation. So let us stop making fools of ourselves by labeling it as a myth. I don't find any sanity or logic behind multiple elections. A single election is wise, ideal, and cost effective. It reduces the financial burden for conducting multiple elections. By synchronizing our elections, we can utilize the taxpayers' money in other sectors of development. Besides, multiple elections are fraught with frequent periods of developmental inactivity due to the mandatory enforcement of Model Code of Conduct. Simultaneous elections, on the contrary, reduces the number of disruptions caused to governance and developmental activities. Frequent elections are also a reason for loss of interest for voting in people, as they take elections for granted. By reducing the number of elections and simplifying the electoral process, we can lead to a higher voter turnout. Reports state that the biggest anomaly of simultaneous elections is the failure of the state or the central government. If by any means the state or the central government fails, then there will be instability until the next elections. But to it, we have a very simple solution where we have the concept of a caretaker government which can be appointed to handle the day-to-day affairs of our nation until the next government is sworn in. I strongly believe in the idea of one nation, one election because it comes with the promises of cost effectiveness, good governance, political stability, and higher efficiency. By embracing this proactive approach, we can lead to a more resilient and integrated political landscape. The proposed one nation, one election theory is a proven reality poised to revolutionize our democratic landscape. Talking about diversity, I stand for the whole rather than the part. Therefore, I believe in one nation, one election, one unity. Thank you all for your patient hearing. Jai Hind.